Hey everybody, I just want to do a quick video. I'm out of my element right now, so we're shooting on my iPhone. A lot of you guys asked me about travel nurse housing and how that works, what I do, etc. If you haven't watched my video about how to choose a travel nurse agency, I want you to go do that right after this video because you're watching this video right now. Keep watching. So the quick and dirty. Most travel nurse agencies, they have a housing department. And you have two options, essentially. You can either let the housing agency choose everything for you, do everything for you, boom. Or you can take the stipend that they give you for housing specifically, take that, pocket it, and find your own housing. Now, option A, which is allowing them to do everything for you, has pros and cons, and I'm going to go over those really quickly. The pros for allowing the housing department to find your housing for you are obviously convenience. Yes, it's very convenient to have somebody take care of all of those amenities for you. You just kind of have to show up and check it, like get the keys and roll out and you're done. The other pros for that, usually when you do the housing department, they find things that are closest to the hospital. I've actually never let the housing department choose mine. So those are kind of all that I know from my personal experience. The cons from letting the housing department find it for you are they take more money out of your paycheck. So you don't get to see as much money up front. That's a big con for me, which is why I've never let them do it because it's my money and I need it now. Let's see, what other cons? The other cons to that is you don't really get to see what you're getting. When you let them choose the house for you, they don't show you like, hey, this is option A, B, and C, which one would you like? They just put you up into something and you kind of have to take it for what it is. So kind of two pros, two cons with letting the housing department choose your housing for you. Now, option B, which is taking the housing stipend and finding your own, has pros and cons as well. The pros for that obviously are you get more money up front. That's a major pro. Another pro I would say for choosing your own housing, it's just really the opposite of the cons from the other side. You know exactly what you're choosing. You have more control over the things that you like, the amenities that you want. You want a washer and drying unit? Baby, you get a washer and drying unit. You get, let's see. What other pros can I talk about? So those are two major pros already. So even if I couldn't think of any more, those are two significant pros. The cons, it's a hassle. If you watch my travel nursing in California video, you would understand my struggle with finding my own housing. Would I say that it was still worth it? Would I do it again? Absolutely. Why? Because of the money that I get to keep. So yeah, the con is that it's a hassle finding your own housing. That's the only con that I can think of. It really is. So if you're down to work, if you are good at finding deals, you're good at finding things in time crunches and stuff like that, if that's what you do, that's what you like, enjoy, and you just happen to be good at, then just take the money and find your own housing. It's really no big deal. So as far as what I use to find my own housing, I use primarily Airbnb, to be honest. It's just the easiest thing for me. It's something that I'm familiar with. I use Airbnb for like recreational travel. So it's just something that I'm used to. I feel like that's the safest choice. You see exactly what you get, and I've never had any real problems with Airbnb. Yes, it can be a little pricey, but to be honest, the extended stay America hotels are actually more expensive than Airbnbs, and that's something that I found out when I was in California. So, but if you want to use that as an option too, there's extended stays. There is other sites similar to Airbnb, VRBO, HomeAway, etc., Craigslist even. Let's see, I also used a Facebook page. It's called Gypsy Travel Nurse. And then when I was in LA, I used Black LA. You can find specific pages to whatever. Anyways, wherever location you are, I'm sure there's a Facebook page for housing, for travel nurses, or just for anybody moving to the area. So those are the resources that I use. I'm sure there's a lot more. If you are a travel nurse, or are you familiar with the process, leave any recommended housing sites down below if I haven't mentioned them already. It's really just a quick video that I just did. I don't know if I answered everybody's questions. It's really just one of those things where you search in your area and hope to find what you need. That's really what it boils down to. If you guys have any other questions, anything that I didn't cover in this video, if you just have any comments, any helpful tips for fellow travel nurses, if you are a travel nurse yourself, leave it down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.